and welcome to Questions and Answers with me, your host, Albinder Patel. Questions and answers, people. It's time. Wolfbracker asks, how often do you practice all these different voices and accents that you do on your videos? I would like to say that it comes naturally, but I'd be lying. No, I don't really practice them on purpose. Sometimes I'll be like, I'll work alone at my work and I'll be doing workly things and I'll just find myself doing voices and practice a little bit and practice a little bit and practice a little bit and it just, I don't know, just like do to myself. Like, I know a lot of people ask me, like, do you stand in front of a mirror and practice these just to yourself all day? I'm like, no. So I guess I sort of practice. I don't know, because I'm always fooling around and I am always doing voices. So in a way I practice when I don't really know I am, but I guess I am practicing. Like I said, people always tell me I'm on. I always have to put on a show. So, also from Wolfbracker, where were you born? I was born in a small village in Bethlehem. My cellmate was Jesus Christ. I was born in seriously, I was born in Hamilton, Ontario, in Canada, and it is affectionately known as the armpit of Ontario, or Steel City. And I lived in Hamilton all my life. I escaped at the age of 23. Escaped. Nah, Hamilton's alright. It was like, Hamilton's like, there's a mountain, there's an upper Hamilton and then lower Hamilton. And I used to live on up and down. Anyways, Hamilton, Ontario. Do you play video games? Asks Wolfbracker. Once again, Wolfbracker, you are on a roll, son. Do you play video games? If so, which ones? Honestly, I'm not a gamer. I don't really watch channels like there's a lot of people on YouTube who like play games and they post their gameplay. I'm like, not really my thing. I do have a Game Boy Advance, only because that day I was too ghetto to buy a Nintendo DS, and I have a Game Boy Advance because it's good for plane rides and long drives in the country. I do play a little bit of video games, but I love playing the emulators. Like, remember Sega 8-bit? There used to be Nintendo and there was Sega Master System. There was like an emulator that like can transform your PC into a Sega Master System or a Sega Genesis. That's when we got advanced, when we got 16-bit technology. So I love playing the old school shit. Old, cheesy, cartoony, cute shit. Side scrollers. I'm not big on this Xbox, PlayStation, 3D, Halo, 4 screens at the same time. It's way too much. It's too complicated. I can't deal with it. I like it simple. I like it old school. How would you feel if someone made your video blogs into an animated videos? Well, I know one guy who did that, and his name is Wolfbracker. I have to do that every time, and that turned out good. So as long as I'm getting credit for it somehow, I say go for it. I'm waiting to push the stop record button. There. Catherine Jane 001 writes, who is your favorite YouTuber? Boy, that's a loaded question. I don't know how to answer that. I couldn't pick a favorite because I don't want to leave anybody out or hurt anyone's feelings. Not really though, but I can tell you is when I did start into the YouTubes, I mostly found myself watching Sexy Phil, like Philip DeFranco. Sexy Phil, he's not sexy, Sexy Phil, he's sexy. And Shay Carl, but now he's got the Shay Thirds. Shay Carl is like this guy, you know, he has the family, and he's got the big beard. And I can't even. It's weird. I went back to watch the Shaytards, and I found I couldn't even watch. He has lost so much weight. He's a completely different person. It's just weird. Sorry. And also, there's this kid named Dax Flame. Daxflame. This guy, I don't know, is so freaking funny. I don't know if it's like a shtick or a character he does. But my god, he's the kind of like nerdy, socially awkward, which is weird because people don't know if he's really that way or it's just an act. But now it turns out he is in a movie called Project X, and so he got a role in that movie. So maybe it's because of the YouTubes. Also, I used to love this series called Chad Vader by, I believe, Blame Society Films. You could just look up Chad Vader instead of Darth Vader. It's Darth Vader's brother, Chad Vader. He has a twin brother named Chad Vader, and he works in a grocery store. It's like a series. It's so awesome. It's cute. It's awesome. It's just like, picture like a drama, like a serious show with Chad Vader. Yes, with like him. Oh, I can't even. It's so damn funny. Just watch it, Chad Vader. And other than that, that's it for now. I heard that Albee Tape show's pretty good. Same with self-plug. Shame on me. Alright, I'm done. Any other questions? Shoot. And I'll be right here to answer.